defense, beat it up the floor on every occasion if at all possible. Look at Dennis Rodman's here for Christmas.
He has the Celtic hair color. That's a good sign.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right, Montross and Longley going to jump it up. We're underway. Longley got the tap, and Dennis is ready to go. Ron Harper will bring it up, and he will be picked up by Greg Minor. Pippen coming around the screen, kicks it back to Rodman, wearing number 91. 7 on the shot clock. Longley backs his way in, tries to lean in, too hard off the glass. Fox the rebound, tried to get the outlet to Barros. It was picked off. Michael the dish to Harper, and again the Bulls will slow it down in the half-court set. And an illegal defense called against the Celtics. Dino Raja losing the argument.
Well, they got Dana Barros playing Michael Jordan, and there's a big smile on Michael Jordan's face because he's going to be able to do that all night long. Now Dana's got to throw some quickness and speed at Michael Jordan, get him a little worried.
Minor comes up shooting.
D. Brown still bothered with that shot in the throat, and a bruised trachea. Still on the injured list.
Greg Minor, a player who really plays on confidence. Always good to see him hit his first shot. Pippen. Montross jumps out on him. Back to Longley, left open. Longley misses the outside jumper, but Pippen is right there.
Well, they doubled Pippen, and then 2 of the Celtics ran away from him. He was standing underneath the basket all alone.
Celtics look to go into Montross. Bounces off Longley. The double from Jordan. Out to Dana. Hits the 3.
Big shot there, boy. That'll make Jordan a little leery of leaving on double teams.
78 straight games now for Dana Barros with the 3. Michael inside trying to bank it home. He's called for the foul.
Never got out of the lane either.
Yeah, he was in there a while.
So this foul was on number 44.
Rick Fox given the foul, his first.
Personal foul, first on the team. Michael Jordan.
Now there's a tremendous mismatch in favor of the Bulls. Michael Jordan being defended by Dana Barros, and Jordan, if anybody knows how to use a mismatch, it's Michael Jordan. And as soon as he spotted Dana Barros going to be the guy that's going to defend him, he went right down on the box.
85% free throw shooter is 0 for 2, and Barros sneaks in for the rebound.
Well, now's the time to put the heat on Jordan, pushing it up against him.
Greg Minor takes Harper baseline. Greg misses the jumper. Dino was there, and let's see, foul's going against Dino.
So this foul was on number 40, Dino Raja.
That's his first, as he had his first mix-up there with Dennis Rodman, who's just bounding around out there.
Well, Dennis really put a good block out on Dino. Dino should have given up on the rebound.
Rodman calling for the ball down the block, and Michael says, no, I don't think so. Goes instead to Pippen for an easy 2. 6'5" Bulls.
Well, Jordan's going to get a crink in his back from getting down so low to try and stay with Dana Barros.
Fox tries a 3. Rebound taken by Rodman. Gets it quickly to Michael. Let's see if Chicago will run. Michael and Longley, a little 2-man game. Now they come the other way. Harper, Pippen. Michael on the baseline.
This is practice for Michael Jordan. Dana Barros not even in evidence on that play.
Celtics go inside. Dino gets his first 2.
Rodman backed off there. Didn't want to pick up the foul.
Bulls by 1 at 8-7. Skip pass. Harper's going to take it outside, and he knocks down a 2.
Well, Jordan scored 3 hoops, and then the double team is certainly able to pass to find the open man.
Barros hides behind the Raja screen. Long with the 3. Dino Almost had the rebound. Instead, it's Jordan. Michael loses it on the dribble, but they say it's Chicago ball. Fox must have got a hand on it as it went out of bounds.
Here's this mismatch. And Dana just runs in and gets a pick, and there's Jordan. Plenty of room. Again.
Chicago is 6 of 8 from the field, and they lead at 12-7. Jordan is a perfect 3 for 3. Eric Montross in the lane. Can't get the hook to stay down. Another rebound to Rodman. One thing the Celtics did not want to happen, and that is to fall behind big early. Pippen banks home 2.
Well, I just run them now. Keep running. Push the ball.
And ML wants a 20-second timeout. 7:44 to go here in the first. All Chicago to this point. They've doubled up the Celtics at 14-7. Dana Barros has made the 3 already in this game to keep his streak alive. We talked with him about taking them early.
My goal in the first 2-3 minutes of the game is just to hit a 3, just to get it over with. And, you know, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. And I don't want to get to the point where it's going into the third and fourth quarter. And, you know, like I said, my teammates, they want me to get it just as bad as I do. They're always saying, come on, let's run a pick and roll so you can get it. And I just want to just play the game. I want to get it over with and play the game.
Well, Dana did get it out of the way here early. Michael Jordan and Dana Barros. What do you think Michael was saying there, team?
They're not going to make a career playing me. I know that.
Dino is short with the turnaround, and Pippen is right there. Pippen just keeps on going, kicks it out to Longley, a little free throw jumper.
Well, they drop down, and nice play by Pippen to pick up the trailer.
16-7, and this building is very quiet here early. 8 straight have been run off by the Bulls. Fox hits one outside. Greg Minor now over on Michael Jordan, and a foul call. Even Michael is amused at that.
His first personal foul, 3 team fouls.
Remember, we talked about platooning against some of these players. Now they've got Minor on Jordan.
Jordan the dish, Longley. Rebound of Fox. Celtics would like to see Longley take a lot of shots in this game. Yep, quick to Minor. Minor takes it into the paint. Little double pump for 2.
Well, he got fouled by Pippen. So that good long pass got the Celtics an attack on the hoop.
Minor off the Jordan miss. Gets it up to half court to Fox. Rick, a little opening. Looking inside instead for Dino. They go to Montross on the other side. Backs Longley in. Throws it up. And Longley picks up the foul. So Eric will be at the line when we get back. 6:27 to go in the first. Boston down 4.
Emma, seems like we've known each other forever.
Yeah, I know.
Play, and Rick Fox comes up with a nice rebound, tries for the outlet, and there is Jordan right there, making it difficult. Actually ends up with a steal. You got to really be alert that they'll jam you, and they'll jam the outlet man, the guy that the pass is intended to go to. So you got to be heads up on those 2 plays. So already the Chicago Bulls, you can see, know how to stop a running team.
Then how to shoot the ball, too. 8 of 12 here, but the lead is just 4 with Montross at the line for 2. 9 and 8. The numbers for Eric on the year, looking for his first point tonight.
A lot of people speculating about Montross as to whether he's, you know, having a bad year or what. And this is not a big man type of offense and philosophy. He's playing exceptionally well for what they expect him to do in this type of game plan.
Long and the short of it at the line. Jordan, nice dish for Longley, and Greg Minor picks up his second foul.
Celtics foul is on number 9, Greg Minor. His second personal foul, 4 team fouls.
Here's Jordan, and they makes a great pass to Longley, and Longley couldn't take the blow and score the basket for a three-point play. Jordan can do the whole number on you. Shoot, pass, rebound, defend, steal. And he went to training camp this year. That means
a scary thought.
He's ready.
Barrows comes down with his second rebound off a missed free throw. 17-12, 5-point Chicago lead. Traveling violation called on Rick Fox as he made the catch at the top of the key. Second turnover on the Celtics. Next Celtic game here on Sports Channel Friday night when the Minnesota Timberwolves will be in town. They have a new coach. His name is Flip Saunders. We'll talk more about that later. Sports Channel game time begins at 7:30 for the tip. Celtics had 25 turnovers first time around against Chicago as Michael Jordan has his 8th point in the first 7 minutes of this game.
Oh boy, did he come off the pick.
Dino kicks it back out. Todd Day misses the three. Montross an offensive rebound. Crowd wanted him to put it back up. He went to Barrows instead. Dana sneaks in for 2. Hello.
Well, Todd Day was in helping out on the boards, and after Dana made the penetration, Todd Day should have been back protecting the backcourt.
Dino kicks it out. Dana's going to let a 3 go. Makes that one. 8 points for Dana Barrows. The three's keeping the Celtics in the game right now, 21-17. Chicago the ball in the lead. There's Day with the steal. Day with an angle. Gets 2.
Right now, Michael Jordan's huffing and puffing.
He has broken a sweat, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
This is not the way the Bulls want to play this game. Turns the tempo. Here comes Barrows. Jordan running again, and he let him go. 21 apiece as the Celtics come roaring back. Chicago wants time. Listen to the building.
Nobody does it like you.
See some aggressive defense right now by the Celtics. Steals by Todd Day, and look at him just turn up the Jets. And he loses Michael Jordan, who was huffing and puffing after that long run. And watch Dana Barrows on Luck Longley from out of nowhere. The Cape Crusader up and in against Michael Jordan, who made another hard run.
Dana Barrows was gone with the ball. A good 3 steps before Luke realized what had happened. Purvis Ellison has checked in first time for the Celtics, and Eric Williams in the ball game. Celtics have Williams, Roger, and Ellison along the front line. There's another steal by Todd Day. Big finish. Well, now 23-21, Celtics with their first lead. Harper trying to post up Barrows, kicks it back to Pippen. He'll take it. Barrows, another rebound.
Good block out by Dino Roger on Rodman. Never went for the rebound himself.
Dana gets a little screen outside, goes to the hoop instead. The bounce pass. Purvis has to kick it back out. Eric Williams, still time on the shot clock. He's called for a travel. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Here's Rodman. Jordan uses the Longley screen. Can't hit the fall-away jumper. Rebound. That's going to be Rodman over the back of Dino Raja.
Good block out once again by Dino Raja.
Tony Kukoc is going to come in off the Chicago bench. He will come in for Ron Harper. This is a big team they have on the floor right now.
Well, that really puts the Celtics backcourt under the gun, and Todd Day's going to have to play Pippen, and Dana will unquestionably will have to play Michael Jordan.
Eric Williams looking to work on Kukoc. He does.
Kukoc never even put up his hand.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He hadn't met Eric yet. 25-21, 4-point game. Longley. So I tell you, there's no touching with Tom Washington. First foul on Purvis. It'll put Luke Longley at the free throw line. Celtics have a 25-21 lead. Longley, a good free throw shooter.
Well, Celtics expecting a press right now. We'll get it.
Eric's going to bring it up against Kukoc. Eric is by Kukoc. And an offensive foul.
Oh, that's an awful call, that one.
I don't know where. I mean, I
Pippen is laughing on that one.
.23, Jordan misses it. Rebound taken down by Todd Day.
Boy, get it up there, don't, with the long pass if you can.
Day into Dino. Dino. 2. 4 points for Dino, 4 points the Boston lead as we wind down the first. 2:20 to go. Pace of the game in the Celtics' favor. Todd Day called with the foul outside. That's his first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fouls called on the Celtics to this point. 2 on the Chicago Bulls. Kukoc will get a couple at the line. Bill Wennington's going to check in. Wennington's been troubled with the flu of late, got dehydrated, and then tried to come back too quickly and injured his back. But they said they're going to try to get some minutes out of him tonight. We'll see how long he can go.
Well, ML Carr is starting to put the torture test on the Bulls. He's rotating his people early like he has been. And the only thing is, look for those long passes up the floor.
Here comes Dana Barros right up the gut. Kicks it to Purvis. Ellison can't hit the jumper. Rebound taken down by Wennington. Bulls looking to tie this trip or go ahead with the 3 as we go under 2 minutes to play in the first.
Less than 2 minutes.
Into Jordan. Michael into the lane with the left hand.
And single coverage. They're going to try and have the offensive Michael Jordan wear himself out.
Todd Day powering it baseline. There's Purvis with the offensive board, and a reach-in foul is called on Scottie Pippen. First on Pippen, the third on the team.
Here's the good move by Todd Day, and as Purvis just left alone, couldn't go quite up with it right away, had the shot.
Coach knocks it away. Now Williams is going to try to take him right to the hole, and Eric will get to the free throw line.
Boy, a late whistle.
Yeah, didn't want to call that, did he?
Didn't want to call it. I mean, this is great first step as Kukoc. And there's the hammer. And the ball was already off, almost out of bounds before the whistle.
So Eric will get to the foul, goes on Wennington. Rick Fox is going to come back into the game for the Celtics. Dino will sit down with 4 points.
Good substitution there, Mike, by ML Carr to get Dino out around, you know, what will be a quarter timeout.
Dana Barros goes to the bench. David Wesley also in, Tom. Chuck Bushler has come in for Chicago. Second free throw won't stay down. 28-27.
Taking Dino out, Rick Fox bringing him in has forced a substitution from Jackson.
Fox the quick hands. Bushler the loose ball, gets it to Pippen. Fox has got Pippen. Skip back. Bushler can make that shot. Not this time. Rebound Ellison. David Wesley gets around Pippen. Todd Day for three.
Kukoc is saying, you're not going to get around me.
Yeah.
They're shooting over him.
He hasn't put a hand up yet. 31-27 Celtics by 4 under a minute. Jordan taking it all the way. Knocked away out of bounds. Chicago ball.
Yeah, I couldn't see it from where I am.
Oh, he was the last to touch it. It looked like to me. Steve Kerr has come into the game, and Wennington goes out, so Chicago gets a lot shorter on that exchange. Jordan baseline spinning, no. Pippen's follow won't stay down, knocked away. Pippen the loose ball, banks it home.
Boy, you see how they jammed the rebounder once again. And Fox came up with a heck of a rebound.
Celtics are looking for a quick 2-for-1 here. David Wesley's going to take it. Rebound taken down by Jordan. Michael trying to work on Fox. 3 fakes. Fox stays home on all of them. Pippen now trying to work on Eric Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Gives it up to Kukoc with 7 on the shot clock. To Kerr. Michael Jordan tipped away by Ellison. Loose ball. Jordan picks it up. Bushler's tip won't go, and the Celtics dodge a bullet at the end of the first quarter. We've played 1. The Celtics are up 2.
You're going to take it away from me.
Great shooting by the Celtics in that first 12 minutes, keeping them on top in this game. 31-29. The Bulls are going to start the second quarter with Bill Wennington, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr, and Tony Kukoc.
Celtics have Wesley, Fox, Williams, Day, and Ellison.
31 points in the first quarter against the Bulls.
Best defensive team, most would say, in the league, right?
Yeah, that's effort, and that's pace of the game. Now, this is interesting. They are really going to force some matchups as Eric Williams is going to play center. 4, 5 small people in there right now.
Todd Day.
Wennington didn't know what to do.
David Wesley's got Michael Jordan. Day is on Kukoc. Wennington is covered by Eric Williams. Rick Fox is on Dennis Rodman. Kukoc for 2. Why not put Day on Rodman and Fox on Kukoc?
Whatever. I don't think it makes much difference. They're going to put Rodman on Day because he's quicker.
Oh, Todd hits another 3 outside.
But not quick enough.
He's got 12 in the game. Celtics by 5, 36-31. Kerr looking inside for Jordan. David Wesley will play a little more physical on Michael. Michael misses the fall away. Rodman over the top. No. Fox the rebound. Fox up the sideline to Eric Williams. Eric goes right at Wennington. Oh!
Long pass. Everybody was jamming a rebound, and once he got rid of it, the Chicago Bulls defense was undermanned. Great play.
7-point Boston lead. Kukoc Misses outside. Wennington stripped by Wesley. Here comes Day. Todd Day keeps on going. Knocked away by Kukoc. He saves it. Nice play into Kerr. Up ahead to Jordan. Michael looking for help. Gets it right back from Kerr. He's got Fox on him this trip. Kerr, a deep three. Rebound, Rodman doing what he does best, and he'll get to the free throw line. Eric Williams hurt himself and wants out of the game.
Celtics foul was on number 13, Todd Day, his second personal foul, first team foul.
You watch this now. Fox protects the ball from the man harassing him in here. One-on-one against a much bigger, slower man, and Williams turned him every way but loose. That's what the Celtics got to do. Long pass before that Chicago defense gets organized, and there goes Eric Williams. He's hobbling into the locker room. And I mean hobbling.
Returns to the Bulls. Replacing Michael Jordan.
I did not see what happened. It certainly didn't happen off that layup. He ran back up the court okay. Rodman 1 and 2 at the line. 38-32, the up quick. Day misses that one. Rebound over the top. It's going to come back Chicago's way.
Well, he lifted Pippen. He could have taken it straight to the hoop.
Bushler and Simpkins coming in the game right now for Chicago.
Here's the Williams injury. And right there, he twisted it, going for the rebound.
They had six. MLK's got a good case here. They had six players on the court, and they handed the ball over.
And finally, somebody walks to the bench now after they gave him the ball, and they had inbounded it. 6 guys on the court.
That's got to be a technique. Good coach. Over Day. 2. 6 points for Tony in the game. David Wesley right back to the top of the key. Bushler's out defensively on him. Kerr's got bounce.
Yeah, Bushler's going to have to back off.
It's going to be a bump on Dickie Simpkins as soon as Dino Raja makes a move.
Bulls foul was on Green Dickie Simpkins, his first personal foul, 2 team fouls.
When you think about matchups, Tom, I think Dino can score every time on Simpkins they get the ball.
Right. Phil Jackson's just finding out what it is to play the Celtics and going small instead of big, and Jackson is being forced to match up small.
Fox with the 3. Celtics have a 7-point lead. Rebound, and the foul's going to go on Kukoc in the rebounding action. First on Tony. And the third on the team. 8:45 to go here first half. Celtics have got themselves a 7-point lead. David Wesley is fouled by Bushler as he makes a move to the hoop.
Boy, as soon as Bushler take 1/2 step close to him, David Wesley turned on the Jets. That's using your quickness against the bigger man. That's trying to smother Wesley with a big guy. Now you just watch. 1/2 step. And as Wesley just beat him easily.
Dana Barros trying to beat Kerr, gives it up to Day. Day forces one up. It's pulled down by Pippen. Pippen kicks it to Kerr. Kerr's going to come up shooting. Rebound. Tipped in control by Fox. Rick the other way. Goal! Pass inside, and Dino couldn't handle it. That was point of pass from Fox.
Great pass. Dino just didn't see it coming. And can right of your screen as Dino, right on the money. Might have just been a smidgen, and I mean a smidgen too hard. Now that was a beautifully conceived thought by Rick Fox. Oh, this guy's unbelievable.
It's a foul on Rick Fox there as he picks up his second personal.
Celtics foul was on number 44, Rick Fox.
Randy Brown has come into the game for the Chicago Bulls, and Tom, in talking with some of the Chicago people, Randy Brown wasn't getting any minutes here over the last couple of weeks, and this, I think, a testament to what you were pointing out with ML, forcing the pace of this game. Suddenly, Randy Brown, with almost 8 minutes to go in the first half, is in the game. Pippen gets the hook shot to stay. 5-point Boston lead, 41-36. And Dino is called for a travel.
And this rookie official, he's
making his presence felt.
Wow, I'll tell you, his whistle's hot from so much blowing.
Bushler got lucky there, kind of kicked that pass to Pippen. Here's Brown touching it first. Bulls at 8 on the shot clock, and Kerr hits a 3. That's what Kerr does. Bulls are back to within 2. Fox turns on Pippen. Inside, Dino. And the foul's called on Dino Raja.
Yeah, Chicago's getting the breaks here. That's all I can say.
That's the second on Dino. Bulls looking to tie here with a 2. Go ahead with a 3. Randy Brown does it. His first 2, known for his defense, has tied the game at 41. Celtics had opened up a 7-point lead. Greg Minor is going to check in. We are just about halfway through the second. Fox wants the ball on Bushler, turns on him, backs him in. Double team, kicks it out. David Wesley will take it and make it.
Boy, they're just playing great team basketball right now.
Celtics have hit 8 threes in this game. Pippen. Wesley with the rebound, looking to run, gets around Pippen. Celtics with numbers. David knows it, kicks it out to Day. Day looking to kick it to Fox. Got fouled instead as he took it into the lane. We're going to get a timeout. We're exactly halfway through the second. Celtics by 3.
Points a game, and last year they averaged 102. And this team, take my word for it, is just scratching the surface of what is possible with an up-tempo game. And there's Eric Williams making his way back. Must have retaped him.
Looks like he's there ready to go on the bench. Michael Jordan is back into the Chicago lineup. He's out there with Bushler, Randy Brown, Scottie Pippen, and Nicky Simpkins. Todd Day is at the line for a couple. Day has had an explosive first quarter. That's his first half, rather. That's his 13th point of the half. His high as a member of the Celtics, 17, as we check out Eric Williams on the sideline. Dana Barros sneaking in there for a rebound, and Bushler commits his 3rd foul. Dana Barros done a great job on missed free throws, grabbing rebounds.
Well, you watch where he comes from, and they just, Pippen never blocked them out.
Todd Day gets a nice hand as he goes to the Boston bench.
You know, when you're Pippen and you're looking at, hey, Dana Barros is going to rebound the miss. I don't even need to block him out. See what happens when you don't. They're going to own Kukoc right now with quickness, unless they put Kukoc on Dino, which I don't think is going to happen.
Dana's had himself a 12-point first half as Dennis Rodman looks on. 47-41, Celtics by 6. Pippen comes up shooting. That's a soft touch. Rebound to Minor. Dana. ML Carr wants Greg Minor to go on Kukoc. Trying to create a 2-man game on this side with Dino. Dino, the fall away. Yes, and a foul. Dickie Simpkins can't cover Dino Radja.
No, I'm afraid he can't. And there's the fall away. Hit him right on the forearm when he took the shot. But they were sending somebody down to help. Didn't just get there quick enough. The help man was Kukoc.
Celtic lead at 8:49-41. We've got 5 and change to go here in the first half. Boston's 4 of 9 at the free throw line, and yet still leads this game by 8. And Greg Minor has picked up his 3rd personal foul. Join us on Celtic Magazine here on Sports Channel, the best way for you to follow the Celtics all season long. Tune in Thursday nights at 7 right here on the home of the Boston Celtics. Injury report on Eric Williams, Tom. A twisted right ankle is expected to return. Jordan. Brown's going to go right back to Jordan. Put a bet on that. Michael knocked out of bounds by David Wesley. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, this is not an enviable thing when you end up defending Michael Jordan down there on the box. And look at David Wesley right there on the turn.
10 seconds now on the shot clock. Over the top, Pippen, the catch, the bucket. Pippen's got a dozen, Jordan's got a dozen, but Boston leads this by 6 at 49-43. Dana Barros looking to work on Randy Brown. Randy Brown, the quick hands. And the Celtics might have got it right there. That looked like going off Dana Barros' way.
Celtics ball.
Jordan's got Wesley. And it goes to Dino. Another foul on Dickie Simpkins. That's 3 on Simpkins, and he hasn't been in the game more than about 5 minutes.
Well, he's an old PC guy, as is the guy about to report in for the Celtics. Eric Williams.
Seven points now for Dino on the night, and Eric Williams will come in for Rick Fox. You can see the right angle of Eric Williams is taped a lot higher than normal right now. Get a shot of that for you eventually.
Doesn't look like he tapes his ankles at all.
Yeah, I know.
That's not smart.
Dino with the screen off the missed free throw. 50-43, 7-point game. Kukoc covered by Todd Day. The official told Todd Day to get his hands off Kukoc. Wesley comes in for the steal. Gets double teamed. Finds a man. It's Eric Williams. Eric, little pull up. Won't go. Rebound taken down by Rodman, who's back in. Pippen the other way. Kicks it back to Rodman. Kukoc trying to work on Day. Double from Barros. Kukoc leans in. Knocked away by Radja. Picked off by Kukoc. Into Rodman. Rodman leaves it for Jordan. Someone was in the lane for 3 seconds. That just took too long to develop. Steve Kerr's come back in the Bull lineup. Randy Brown goes out. ML calls the play off the sideline.
ML is really forcing the matchups in this game.
Yes, he is. David Wesley, nice move with the dribble, and David's going to get to the free throw line.
He made a fabulous move as Jordan was looking for the possible pick. Look at him, bang, leaves a wide open gut of the defense, and Wesley immediately took advantage of it.
4 points for David off the bench, who continues to give ML Carr quality minutes every time he gets in a game.
He has been sensational coming off the bench.
52-43, 9-point Boston Bulls with 3.5 to go in the first half. Pippen. That was a slick move to get around Eric Williams on the baseline. 14 for Pippen. Eric skips into the lane, back rims the jumper, rebound to Rodman. Up to Kukoc. Dave jumps up to stop the penetration of Kukoc. Jordan got a man in the air, found Kukoc, missed the easy one, but Rodman was there. First bucket for Dennis. He's got 3, and it's a 52-47 game. Todd Day, a step, the reverse, goes! Wow! Chicago wants a timeout. Todd Day, a big hoop. Boston by 7.
If you're just rolling out of bed, do not look outside.
Kerr misses the outside jumper. Junior Burrow comes into the game and gets a rebound. Boy, ML Carr is pushing buttons, and they're all coming up like that.
Pippen out of respect. Eric Williams' hard run, that left. Todd Day wide open on the wing.
18 for Todd Day. Pippen's line drive won't go. And they've got a rebounding foul on Junior Burrow.
Celtics foul is out number 5, Junior Burrow. His first personal foul. 4 team fouls. Number 53 on team list.
Just a 14 foul, though, on the Celtics with 2:06 to go here in the first half. Jordan wants the ball on David Wesley.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
David Wesley called with the forearm.
Celtics foul is on number 4, David Wesley.
Wesley's done a sensational job on Jordan. I want to tell you, he's not getting totally up underneath him, but Jordan is nervous about his dribble.
2 shots.
Michael's got 13. Pippen's got 14, so they're just about right on track for their average games. Pippen a little above his average, actually, and yet the Bulls found themselves down 8.
But Mike, nobody is double teaming Jordan. Nobody's double teaming Pippen. They're going to score their points, but they're going to wear him down, just like I talked about, throwing a rotation at him. And there's been some rotation at him.
Todd Day blocked in there. Junior Burrows follow. Junior again. Tip up by Lister. Alton keeps it alive. Junior got fouled.
As Williams going to the locker room, watch this Todd Day play now. It's blocked. Burrow gets it. He might have got fouled there. Puts it back up. Gets it over the top of Longley. There is more rebounding, and there's the foul from behind by Jordan.
Free throws betraying the Celtics here tonight.
There is energy to this Boston Celtics team that is overwhelming the Bulls, at least in this first half.
8 of 15 shooting at the line, and yet they still lead this game 58-49. Again, 58 points with a minute and a half to go against the acknowledged best defensive team in the NBA. Jordan. Tipped up, pulled down by Lister. Nice outlet to Barros. Barros wants to work on Kerr. Dana with a disgusted look at Ed Rush.
Rush, pretty good defensive player.
Rodman hands it off to Kerr. Bullet pass inside. Pippen for 2. Under a minute to play here. 58-51 Boston. Day got a step on Pippen and got 2.
Whoa! Another one by Todd Day.
A 20-point first half for Todd Day off the bench. His previous high as a Celtic was 17. David Wesley the steal. David. I tell you, if this building can't get behind this club right now, they're never going to get behind them.
Just an errant pass. Look at it, it kind of fell out of his hands, and
he tried to pull it back.
Yeah, he tried to pull it back, and here comes Wesley on the hustle. I mean, that's powering it through, baby. Watch Todd Day on this one. Scottie Pippen, one of the great defenders in the league. He blows by him. And there wasn't much blue sky there for Todd Day. He found it.
Seven for Wesley off the bench. The Bulls will probably look for a 2-for-1 here. Pippen for Longley. Jordan gets it. 16 for Jordan, 16 for Pippen in the first half, and Boston's got a 9-point lead. If you said that before the game, that those two guys would have 16 each in the first half, you'd be thinking, oh. Todd Day is going to take Kukoc. Todd, a long 3, in and out, rebound out, and Lister back up. He got fouled.
There's no question that ML Carr has given this man a green light. I mean, that is a 3-point. That's a 4-point shot. And look at the hustle by Alden Lister. Gets fouled on the rebound. Terrific stuff here by Todd Day. And, you know, maybe all Todd Day ever needed was a shot of confidence by some coach. Because this does not look like the same player that has been playing for, or have been playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he gets a big standing ovation as he goes to the bench. He was the man here in the first half. The man, Michael.
No question, team. No question. 20 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and a rebound. Lister nails them both at the line. Kukoc. Nice defense by Junior Burrow. Kukoc is runner. And the Celtics head to the locker room to a standing ovation here at the Fleet Center. Boston
straight on the road on the line here as Michael Jordan and company head for the second half. Celtics are going to start David Wesley, Todd Day, Rick Fox, Dino Raja, and Dana Barros. Now, no lack of imagination in terms of lineups. Dino, 2.
Wennington just gave up everything, and Dino went through him like a hot knife through butter.
Here's Jordan. Now Harper. Rodman looking for someone. Gives it up to Longley. Harper comes. Longley lets him go by. Jordan with 5 on the shot clock into the lane. 2. 18 for Michael Jordan.
And you notice the Celtics are playing him one-on-one. They're not worried about what Jordan's going to get.
Inside. Oh, nice reverse by Fox. Rick has got 8. Celtics lead at 68-55. Harper gets a little closer, gets the roll. Just the second bucket for Ron Harper.
Well, nobody after the made basket jumped on it to inbound it quickly, and Wesley was waiting for somebody to do that.
Mel called his play off the bench. And an illegal defense is called against, I think, Luke Longley.
Yep. This is a very confused Chicago defense right now, as the Celtics with their matchups going with all these small people really have the Bulls guessing.
Fox trying to go on Rodman. Gives it instead to Dino. Plenty of time. Dino takes it anyway. Rebound to Rodman. 8 rebounds for Rodman in the game. We go under 10 minutes to play here in the third. Jordan.
Great play by Pippen and Jordan, as Wesley really just gave up on the cut. Was thinking about doubling Pippen. Don't do it.
He caught no man's land.
They're playing half-court basketball right now.
There's Longley coming up with a steal. Michael the other way, knocked away by Fox from behind. Dino gets the handle. The dish to Day, blocked. Day's got it back, no whistle. Oh, come on. A foul on Longley.
You know, if the Celtics really start to understand the fast break system and getting the feel of it a little bit. Watch this now. Fox just comes from behind, nudges it a little bit. Wesley now has it. Celts are on the gallop out in front. Long pass knocked away. If they come up with 2 free throws, Todd Day can't finish off the first.
68-59, Boston by 9. They led by 11 at the half. Todd Day working on his career high as a member of the Boston Celtics. Pushes it to 21. Pippen got hit in the eye. He was blinking as he made that pass. David Wesley called for that foul. When Ed Rush blew the whistle, David Wesley pointed to Michael Jordan and said, him, right? Bulls get a fresh 24 seconds as we approach 9 minutes to go in the third. Jordan. Count it, and a foul. And they got David Wesley again.
I'll tell you, Wesley's really been active here. Got caught out of position a little bit. Jordan not quite sure what he can do, and Wesley got him out about the waistband as he was starting to bring the ball up. That was a foul.
3-point play for Michael, 23 on the night. It's a 7-point game at 69-62.
I'll tell you, they got Jordan pressing in the backcourt. Hooray.
He's in double figures now with 11. You want to wear Michael down, don't you?
Absolutely.
Longley elbows his way through for 2.
Boy, and look at everybody running right now. Push the ball. That's it. Make them run hard. Put people open up in front.
Fox leaves it to Dino out beyond or close to the 3-point line. Spins in, kicks it back. Rick is going to take it. In and out. Rebound Longley quickly to Jordan. The Bulls, though, kind of jog up the floor. They don't really run. Over to Pippen in the corner. Harper fakes the 3, takes the 2, and makes it. We understand Eric Williams now will not be available for second half action, as is often the case with a sprained ankle. And he sat out at the half. I'm sure it puffed up a bit, and they have decided they're not going to force the issue with Eric.
Jordan's out there having to pressure the point guard. Wow, that's great stuff. That'll wear on him.
David Wesley comes up shooting. Rebound taken down by Rodman. Gets it quickly ahead to Pippen.
Celts aren't getting anything going to the basket right now.
A lot of jump shots.
That's what they need. They were very fortunate hitting those 3s in the first half.
Pippen going to the hoop. Oh, he can't do that.
It looked like he might have even been out of bounds. No, it wasn't. Then he fumbled the ball.
Well, Fox did get his hand on the ball, but the thing is, it never left Pippen's hand. Foul is going to be on Dennis Rodman as Rick Fox made his move to move.
What a great move by Fox that time, as Rodman didn't know which way he was going, just spun right off him, had a foul.
Rodman with something to say to both the officials and Fox. Dana Barros uses the Fox screen. Now Dana isolated on Harper. Dana trouble with the dribble.
He's got to blow by a guy like
He's going to get Dino to the free throw.
Dana's got to get by a guy like Harper.
Yeah.
Harper was not giving him that much room. Remember we showed the replay before of David Wesley going by Bushler? That's what Dana's got to do against the bigger guys, to respect them. That will open up his three-point shooting. Now Harper has got the wide stance, and he's trying to taunt them with the dribble, and Harper's having none of it. Boy, you just got to start stepping to the basket. So Harper effectively contained Dana Barros' thought of taking it to the basket.
Dino's got a dozen. Boston by 6. Make it Boston by 7 with 7 minutes right now left to go in the third. Chicago hasn't missed a field goal yet here in the third. They are 6 of 6. Michael leaves it for Harper. Back to Michael. There's the first miss, and Dino's going to be called over the top. No, they got Fox underneath with that foul in the rebounding action. We're going to get a timeout. 6:48 to go in the third. 73-66.
Our score here. It's a 7-point game. Jordan kicks it to Harper. Longley comes flashing across the lane. Pippen tees it up. Can't make it. Rebound. Harper in traffic. Back out to Pippen. He'll try again. Makes that one. 3 for Pippen. He's got 19. It's a 4-point game at 73-69.
The Celtics are walking it up the court. I do not like that. They'll lose the momentum and all that good effort they had in the first half. Push it up. Dribble it up fast. Pass it fast if you can.
Fox goes baseline. Nothing doing. Back out to David Wesley. 5 on the shot clock. David knows it, has to take it. And he gets fouled by Michael Jordan shooting a 3. Oh, Michael.
Michael doesn't like it. Let's see what really happened here. Well, they got him on the hand.
8 points for David off the bench tonight. Got one more.
And of course, being fouled on a three-point shot, he'll get another one.
David's got 10. Boston pushes their lead back up to 7, and we're halfway through the third. Celtics led by 2 at the end of 1, 11 at the half. Rodman the handoff to Pippen. Todd David's got him down defensively. Jordan inside. Michael, baseline turnaround, 2.
Push it now. Push it. Come on. Keep going.
25 for Jordan, who jumps out to try to slow down Wesley at half court. Dino knows he can work on Longley. Dino kicks it back out. David. Wesley lost it. Got it back. 9 on the shot clock. Over to Dino. Dino ducks the shoulder and gets 2.
Longley was expecting help. Wasn't there.
Dino's got 8 points here in the third. Jordan will try. Misses a three. Rebound taken down by Rick Fox. Fox up the gut. Loses the dribble. Picked off by Jordan.
Should have kicked it over to Dana Barros.
Pippen the other way. Skips it to Harper. Misses the three. Wesley the weak side rebound. ML telling him to run. Todd Day down the lane. Rebound Rodman. Todd Day is limping up the court. Looked like he got whacked on the right knee. Nice steal, Dana Barros. Boston's got a 3-on-1 break here. Dana all the way. And Chicago will take a timeout. The Celtics have opened it back up to a 9-point game at 80-71.
First two for the former Providence College star, who is having a problem with tickets for this game tonight. He was walking around downstairs looking for more early. Pippen's got 8 assists in this game. David Wesley fakes the three, takes it into the paint. Rebound is going to be controlled by, oh, did he get it? He got a 20-second timeout. Ron Harper did as he went out of bounds. 3:51 to play here in the third. And the Celtics with a 7-point lead. Stay tuned after the game for Holding Court with Tommy Heinsohn. I always have to change my delivery a little bit when I hear that music kick in. Join local celebrities, Hollywood stars, and Hall of Famers in the King's Court. Live from the legends in the Fleet Center. Kenny Hodge, Greg Harris.
Hey, Click and Clack. Don't you know who Click and Clack are?
No, I don't.
If you got a car problem, call up Click and Clack.
Click and Clack?
That's it.
All right.
They are Car Talk on National Public Radio. They will help you fix your car, and I know you have car problems.
I do often, and I listen to NPR a lot too.
Well, why don't you come down afterwards? I'll slip one of your questions in.
80-73, 7-point game. Wesley is up there chasing Ron Harper. Greg Minor has come back into the game. Sat for a while with 3 fouls. He's covering Pippen. Pippen bangs home a 3.
What a shot that was.
22 for Scottie Pippen on the night. Dana Barros pops out. 2-man game here. They give it to Dino and clear it out for Dino to work on Simpkins. Double team comes at Dino. Goes around Dickie Simpkins.
Easy spin away from the double.
Simpkins the other way. Returns the favor.
They got it to him. The big man running.
David Wesley. The kick. Greg Minor. Misses the jump shot. Rodman tips those rebounds to himself better than anybody else in the game. Harper. Oh, nicely done. 8 points for Ron Harper as the Bulls start to go up and down a little bit here. And they have cut it to 2 at 82-80.
Well, the Celtics stopped running here, Mike, in the third quarter. They cannot do that. That's the worst they play. They got a small unit in there. Go, run. Stop worrying about matchups.
Get it to Dino. Dino the kick. Greg the catch. Puts it up. Rejected by a couple of Bulls. Chicago a chance to tie or go ahead with a 3. Pippen. Harper. A turnaround. Tie game. 10 points all of a sudden for Ron Harper. Dana Barros.
Well, Mike, if they start calling plays, they're not going to win a game.
Dana throws a runner home.
Turn them athletic ability loose. Stop all this nonsense. Run! Run! Please run!
We know what you want, T. We know.
They figure they got a great matchup to go at all the time in Dickie Simpkins with Dino. Hey, that's the bailout. Don't make it the focus.
Pippen gives it to Simpkins. Simpkins. Rodman a rebound. Dino over the top commits the foul. A feisty Dennis Rodman.
Here it goes. A wild shot by Simpkins, and there's Dino tying him up. Almost took a piece of green hair off. There he is, Mr. Christmas. Red uniform, green hair. Give him a Christmas ornament, and
oh, he has some Christmas ornaments on him already. Purvis Ellison called with a hand check. It's the ML's reaction to that.
His second personal foul, penalty situation.
It's a penalty situation, and wait a minute. Pippen's trying to step to the free throw line. Rodman did not want to go to the free throw line.
tried to snooker the official.
Yeah, he did. Ed Rush, standing in front of us, knew who was supposed to be there. He was just letting the young official get it straight himself. He's so unusual, isn't he?
That's putting it mildly.
He does enjoy himself out there. We are tied at 84. Barrows kicks it back. Dino. Strong to the bucket. 19 points for Dino Raja. 12 of them coming here in the third. Pippen to the bucket.
What a move.
He's got 24.
That's the way to get the ball. Now you got about 18 seconds on the clock to run a play if you need to.
There goes Barrows with the dribble. Kicks it out to Todd Day. Todd. Dino loses it. Now they haven't got much time. Down to 5. Into Greg Minor. Greg will take it. And the foul, I think, is going to be on Kerr.
Rodman.
Okay.
Bulls foul was on number 33, Scottie Pippen.
Nope. How about Scottie Pippen?
Personal foul.
I spotted green hair in on that foul. He's the only one that's got green hair.
Rick Fox is going to check back in. Purvis Ellison gets a couple of free throws here. 86 apiece with 36 seconds to go in this third quarter. The Celtics' woes at the free throw line continue. Fox is in for Dino. Boston is 18 of 27 at the line.
And Dana Barros got another hand on that missed free throw.
Here's Pippen, taking this game over in the last 4 or 5 clock minutes. Gets it right back from Simpkins. Rebound taken down by Minor. Celtics now look for the final shot and a lead as we head for the fourth. 86 apiece to score. Dana's going to take Kerr. Loses the dribble. Rodman jumps in. Gets it to Simpkins. Simpkins gets it off. Oh, and it goes in. A three-pointer for Dickie Simpkins as time runs out at the end of the third, and Chicago has the lead.
This holiday season, give him the Gillette Sensor X.
Dickie Simpkins comes up with it, lets it launch. And there was about 0.5, 0.6. Watch the right of your screen. There it is. And that was way past the three-point line. Took it off the wrong foot, too, Mike.
Well,
one of those shots. Yeah. That's the first career 3 for Dickie Simpkins.
I'm not surprised. Pippen right now, 24.7 rebounds, 9 assists, leading the way for the Chicago Bulls team. Michael Jordan is back into the game. He's out there with Kerr, Simpkins, Pippen, and Rodman. Celtics have Day, Barrows, Ellison, Fox, and Minor to start the fourth. Pippen in the lane, gives it back up. Michael tried for the buzzer-beating 3, and they say he didn't get it off. 24-second violation.
Didn't hit the rim before the clock went off.
Doesn't have to hit the rim, just has to get it off. I don't know what that call was.
It's got to hit the rim before the clock goes off. That's college. Doesn't have to hit.
Minor for 2.
Boy, muscled his way right past Michael Jordan.
Pippen spinning on the baseline. 2 more for Scottie Pippen.
Well, a good play by Rick Fox to get it to Day.
Out of bounds, off Todd Day's leg.
The Bulls were really hustling back down the middle of the floor, and Todd Day was not aware of that situation.
Kerr lets Barros go by and drains a jump shot. 5 points for Steve Kerr, 5 points to Chicago lead now, 93-88. Simpkins, Day hustling in there, and he came up with the steal. Barros, 3 for Dana.
Turn everybody loose. Stop worrying about picking on Simpkins.
10:09 to go in the game. Jordan.
Thing of beauty there. Oh.
He's got 27. And a jump ball was called underneath with 9:42 to go in the game. Dino Raja is going to check back in for the Celtics. He will come in for Purvis Ellison.
Here's the Chicago defense as Celtics get it inside, and there is a good hand on the ball and a good tie-up by Simpkins, but a major portion of that defense was by Pippen.
Jordan alone on the break. And he came down a little funny on that.
Yeah, and he's wincing in pain right now.
He really is. 6-point Boston lead at 97-91. 6-point Chicago lead. Wishful thinking on my part. Longley and Montross are going to come back in the game next whistle. Fox's jumper won't stay down. There's Rodman with the rebound.
Boy, and they kept Dino Raja effectively off the boards.
15 rebounds for Rodman in the game, right at his average. Pippen backing Fox into the lane, and a foul is called on Rick Fox.
Like the first half, the Celtics displayed such great energy, and they have virtually done what they did in the Atlanta game, and the Charlotte game, allow a team to get back in the ball game. And if you're going to play this style, you've got to keep up the same pace and even more in the second half if possible, not reverse it. And I think they got caught up in saying, let's get the ball to Dino. Simpkins is on him. Dino can score every time up the court. The other 4 guys are all standing around, and they lost their aggressiveness.
7-point game at 98-91. 8:50 to play. Do the Celtics have another run left in them? Dino around Simpkins, get fouled by Longley as he got to the bucket. And on Longley, that will be his 5th, I believe.
His 5th personal foul, first team foul. Dino Raja has 2 shots for the Celtics.
Well, Merry Christmas, Eddie. Nice to see you back. You know, I missed you. Santa going to be good to you, Eddie? How about Santa being good to me tonight?
ML Carr calling for defense. 8:35 to go. Jordan making his way to the baseline, gets doubled. The ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Michael Jordan's still walking around like he's in a lot of pain. Or at the minimum, discomfort. Simpkins, good look inside, and nobody had Pippen.
Now Fox went for the steal, missed it.
Rick answers with a 3 on the other end. 11 for Fox. It's a 4-point game at 100-96. Steve Kerr hits another jump.
Oh, what a shot. That was a heck of a shot by Kerr. Stepped right away from Dana Barros.
Eric Montross stripped inside. Longley the loose ball. Dino the interception. He got stripped. Fox comes up with it. 5 on the shot clock. Day. Offensive foul called on Todd Day.
Offensive foul. Number 13, Todd Day.
And Day is hurt.
That's a 3rd on Todd.
Well, Dino has it. As Kerr with the steal, Fox comes up with it. His shot clock was winding down. Yeah, that was a charge.
Michael circles the wagons, goes to the bucket, count it, and a foul.
Vintage Michael Jordan. And he's hurting, Mike. There is no question about it.
He is after the play. He wasn't during the play.
Gingerly walking around right now. He's going to be a hurting dude after the game. Look at him go to the left hand now, just away, takes it right away from Dino. That must have been about a 3 or 4 foot distance between Dino, where Dino thought he was going to be able to block the shot, until where Jordan actually released the ball.
Fox thought about it. Bullet pass inside. Montross gets 2. First bucket for Eric in the game. Over the top to Pippen, and they've got Fox with the foul down low. We'll get a timeout. We'll be back.
Day in, day out, at home or on the road, if you want the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. Simpkins at the line.
He's played more minutes than I think he ever thought he was going to play in this game.
Here comes Rodman back in, and Longley will go out.
Chicago went into their locker room in half and said, keep it cool. Let's get them to play our game. And the Celtics obliged by slowing it down. And the experience of Chicago now is showing. And we're at the stage, Mike, where it might be too late. Celtics going to be under the gun most of their offense now.
Dana kicks it out. Celtics couldn't get a shot off. Pippen the loose ball. Play on, says the official, and Jordan gets 2 more. 109-98, an 11-point Bulls lead as they have really turned this game around. David Wesley about to come back in. Celtics had an 11-point halftime lead, a 22-point turnaround so far in the second half. Montross trying to power up an offensive rebound, and he's fouled in there by Dennis Rodman.
Now let's see if Eric, who went 0 for 2 with free throws in the first half. These are important free throws if the Celtics are going to get back into this thing, needless to say.
Longley coming back in. That's the 11th miss for Boston at the line tonight. Third for Eric.
It's not the free throws. You saw that the Celtics didn't shoot that well with free throws, but they were so aggressive they went to the line more times than Chicago. Not so in the second half.
Well, it just really has become a struggle for Eric Montross at the free throw line.
Oh, he's overthinking.
Oh, wow.
Big time. Now you got the confidence of the Bulls really going for them. Bang.
Pippen over the 30-point mark on the night. Bulls had a 36-point third quarter, and they are 8 for 8 from the floor here in the fourth. Looked like Pippen got a piece of it, but Ed Rush says Eric Montross did. So the ball will come back to Chicago. And what has been an amazing turnaround here. Greg Minor comes back in along with David Wesley, and Eric Montross goes to the bench.
You know, we talked about this being a measuring rod of where the Celtics are at. I think Chicago didn't entirely take the Celtics seriously in that first half. But it shows exactly what can happen if they do play the Bulls the way that they have been playing most of their other opponents. Now, one of the things, Mike, in making this style work or not work is everybody's on the same page. And occasionally, when you get in the locker room, the players want to win so much. If you don't tell them to do what really got you there and you start deviating from it, they'll give you the deviation rather than the basic game plan.
4:55 to go.
Oilers have a game this week, Daryl.
Flames come to town. You think Jordan can sizzle on the court? Wait till you see these Flames on the ice. Flames and Whalers Wednesday.
7 o'clock on Sports Channel.
These guys are making a career, Tom, of the matching outfits down there in Hartford.
Well, we got to do something about that, Mike.
No.
Of course, you live in Rhode Island, and you got a different style down in Providence than I do up here. Chummy old Boston.
That Providence style?
Yeah, the Providence style.
Federal Hill look.
Well, Dino made an inadvertent pass as he got fouled. Didn't expect the whistle and
didn't want the whistle. Yeah.
Passed the ball off instead of shooting it.
Chicago by 16 here with 4:45 to go in the game. They have just taken a Celtic lead, made it disappear, and then blown the game open. Saw Day missing a turnaround.
Well, Mike, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but
well, you're right. The stop is running. It's 64 points at the half. They got 98 now with 4 minutes to go in the game.
They overwhelmed Chicago with energy. Now, the ML played so many people in this ballgame. Nobody should be tired. But I think ML has had the problem in some of this stuff. He starts to go to the matchups.
There's 2 for Dino.
You know, in the matchup, I think that he's saying to them, you know, get it to Dino, but that's after they get it up and there's nothing available for a layup or a wide open jump shot for somebody.
David Wesley with the turnover as the Celtics try to push it back. There's still time. It would take a flurry and a bunch of threes. That one didn't go down. Pippen the rebound, and you watch Chicago now. They're going to use a lot of clock every possession. Rodman trying to squeeze a bounce pass through to Pippen. It goes out of bounds. Judd Bushler is checking back in the game. Here's a look at the rest of the week on Sports Channel. Wednesday night at 10, men's college basketball. Indiana takes on Evansville on Thursday. Celtic Magazine comes your way at 7. And then it's more men's college basketball on Saturday. We got Indiana again, this time against DePaul.
I gotta tell you, these officials right now, they gave the ball and Rodman was still on the court. That's the second time they had 6 men on the floor. He's into his I'm taking my shoes off routine right now.
Yeah, he's checking out.
Little perturbed. He just loosened the laces. I'm only half mad.
I noticed he came out, Tom, and he does all his pregame exercises and all the layup lines and everything else before the game with them untied like that. And he's just kind of doesn't want to cut off the circulation early, I guess.
They gave him some Christmas candy.
Dana Barros. Dana will shoot some.
Now, where was that type of thing going to the hoop in the third quarter? All of a sudden, we're running plays. So everybody's learning how this style works. And a couple of games where the Celtics did exactly the same thing in the second half. Charlotte comes to mind, Atlanta. And the game against Toronto, they were so fearful up in Toronto that would happen again, that they turned it up a notch in the second half and took a nice game from Toronto up on their home court. And they were 5 for 5 before the Celtics beat them there.
And then they turned around and whacked Orlando there last night.
That's right.
Kukoc. Bushler has to get it back to Kerr. Kukoc stripped as he goes down the lane. Miner comes up with a loose ball, and Kukoc comes and tips it away. It'll be Celtic ball. 2:44 to go. It's a 4-possession game right now as the Celtics are down 12. 4 possessions to count all threes. David Wesley, the dish. Greg Miner, the finish.
ML's up there saying pressure, pressure, and this will pick up the aggressiveness. And they'll play some rat basketball.
Yep.
And they may just get back into this thing.
Pippen, the kick, Jordan. Slows down the progress. 36 for Michael on the night. He's 8 of 9 in the second half. And a foul is called as David Wesley makes his move to the hoop. This break in the action brought to you by the Michelob family of beers with that smooth classic taste that you don't find every day. Michelob, because some days are better than others.
Personal foul, penalty situation. David Wesley has 2 shots.
All right, David's going to get a couple. 116-105. Again, the Celtics come with half-court pressure. Get the turnover. Here comes Todd Day the other way. Day. Nice look underneath. 14 for David Wesley. It's an 8-point game with 1:40 to go. Now they come out, try to get Michael. Gets it to Pippen and pushed by Day. And Pippen will get to the line.
Nice play coming up here by Todd Day. Takes it in, mishandles it. Really was going to give it to somebody for the 3, but there was Wesley all alone on the baseline. But Mike, even against a good team, there was some great basketball played here by the Celtics. They just have to learn how to manage this energy against tough competition. Don't try to finesse everything. Don't play with the energy.
David Wesley gets fouled again as he goes down the lane. How about the game Scottie Pippen has put on the board tonight? He has been on a roll of late as Rick Fox comes in, and tonight he has 36 points, 8 rebounds, and 12 assists.
I've got to make a statement. The Bulls playing tomorrow night?
Yes, I think they are. I believe they...
Watch the box scores of these 2 guys if they play tomorrow night.
They play Dallas tomorrow night.
All right, watch the box scores of these 2 guys. They have gone through a real torture test tonight against the Celtics. Single coverage. They've had to make their moves. Jordan was up pressing in the backcourt to try and help get the Bulls back into this thing.
Still an 8-point game, but the clock betraying the Celtics now as we are down to 1:20. Michael.
A little bump off there.
Bushler got away with one.
Sure
and got a
did.
rebound. And David Wesley with the grab on Tony Kukoc. Next Celtic game here on Sports Channel's Friday night when the Minnesota Timberwolves come in. They've got a new coach. He's Flip Saunders, Kevin McHale's former college teammate. Sports Channel game time begins at 7. Immediately following it's Celtic basketball at 7:30. So Kevin McHale having to make his first serious move out there, firing Bill Blair today.
Yeah, I heard him being interviewed, said he didn't really want to do it, but he had to do it. And those are the tough decisions. So we'll see if his ex-college buddy is able to do any better. Who has had a pretty good career in the CBA. A lot of people were after him for a head coaching job in the NBA.
Daniel unable to finish. Michael Jordan comes down with the rebound. We're under a minute now. The Bulls up by 10. Bushler kicks it back out to Kukoc. Todd Day trying to grab him for the foul. Couldn't. Bushler tees up a 3. That won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Pippen the last to touch it, even though he thought it was a double tip off Greg Minor. So the Celtics will go to 11 in the 11-a more than game. An excellent first half put together by Boston as they led this game 64-53. But the second half has been all Chicago. Why Tony Kukoc is fouling David Wesley on a drive, I don't know.
David Wesley has 2 shots.
The Bulls will go to 20-2 on the season. Their win streak will go to 10. 7 of those coming on the road. We've seen Houston, Tom. We've seen Chicago. Where do you give the edge early in the season here?
I like Houston. I think the Bulls are soft in the middle. They don't have anybody for Olajuwon, and Drexler will give you those points from the backcourt that might match Jordan. And Olajuwon is certainly going to be capable of destroying whoever the Bulls can put out there in the middle. And who can defend Robert Horry?
Tony Kukoc.
All right, Kukoc will be at the line.
2 shots.
Some of the crowd starting to file out of the building. Kukoc misses the first.
So what'd you think as a measuring rod?
Well, first half you get give him an A+. The second half, right, give him a D.
Well, they gave up that 11-point lead. And Chicago certainly is a smart basketball team.
No question.
But the Celtics don't help themselves at times. They don't realize the importance of the push of the ball and the pace that has an effect on the other team. And they talk themselves out of really running.
MLK wants the quick foul, and he finally gets it from Greg Minor with 30 seconds to go. Celtics down 6 at this point, which is only 2 shots.
His 4th personal foul penalty situation. Tony Kukoc has 2
Well, again,
shots.
in trying, Tom, for this team to establish themselves or figure out where they are, if not establish themselves in the NBA food chain, it's important for them to take the positives out of this first half and move on to that game you're flying down to. Hopefully, if you can get out of here with the weather that's being predicted, you're going down to Charlotte, right?
Right. And
that's a team we know this team can beat.
yes, they can go out on the floor and do a job against Charlotte. And but the one positive thing, and there's a lot, I shouldn't say the one, but a lot of positive things that are going on with this team is they are starting to believe the style. It's effective. They just all have to make sure to have the artistry to make it work at its best.
It's 7 right now as MLK calls a timeout with 28.2 seconds to play. And Dino Raja will leave here with unofficially 23. Dana Barros had a 20-point night, 21, I think. Day, a 20-point first half with just 1 here in the second. And David Wesley has had a lot of points here in the second half, 11 to be exact. He has 18. And the Bulls, as one would expect, led by Pippen and Jordan, who have 36 apiece. So
Mike, you know, I'm sure the other teams will double Michael and the other teams will double Pippen and have and yet the Celtics were very much in this ball game if they played their offense the way they could have played it. So that even those two players scoring what they had, the Celtics are still in the game and did not play their own offense.